your device from the device into the streaming service of Amazon. It's Amazon Kinesis. Build a dashboard on top to analyze this data, and now the business owner, business manager can look into this dashboard. Yeah, probably assume that this infrastructure is not that simple like this. It looks like more this. So we use Amazon Cognito to get AWS credentials. Every device will need AWS credentials to have the permission to write into an Amazon stream. We use Elastic Beanstalk to deploy some kind of code on AWS, which automatically scales and stores all the tracked sensor data in the storage system. Another example could be storing it on NetApp. And I created a Kinesis application, which is some simple code. I use the statistical software R and RStudio, and there's something called Shiny, which you can use to create dashboards. So it's basically using the JavaScript D3 technology to create a dashboard, and then you can look onto the dashboard. So now everyone is invited to use your mobile device. You can also use your MacBook where you have devices in there, and go to iot.aws-summit.de.
Are you going to delete the data? Are you going to delete the data?
So we are only sending the data of the orientation of your mobile device and the acceleration, so which means how fast you're moving your mobile phone. If you're on the website, you will see an Amazon Web Services logo in the middle. So if you move your phone, you can see that this logo is moving. And it's all done by JavaScript. So you can do all of that by JavaScript, taking all the sensor data from your mobile device. And
when you say it's done with JavaScript,
yes,
means that JavaScript has already like APIs to actually read the sensors on the mobile, or
yes,
does it? Okay.
yes. So if you go into that page, scroll down to the end. At the end, you see two links, which you can use, where you can see the link to to one blog post and to one GitHub page, where all these JavaScript specification is described, which we use in there. So, sorry, now I don't have internet connection here. Just have to check that I get internet connection back. It's nice to do live demos. Unfortunately, I don't get internet connection yet.
Wi-Fi does not work.
The Wi-Fi is not working?
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Use mobile.
Technician is moving out there. Basically the end of my presentation. So I hope that we're getting back to the internet connection soon, so I will do it afterwards. So there's one of my colleagues in there, Alex Picker, here sitting here at the end. So if you have any questions concerning partners or anything, you can ask him. What did they give? Okay, now we can see the dashboard, but if people here don't have internet connection. Okay, so we now see that we can now that 12 devices are connected. So it's getting more and more. I'm switching on my one. Okay. Okay, so you can see 30 devices. We have alpha, beta, gamma, so that means the orientation of your devices. You can also see here X, Y, Z, which means which is the acceleration in one direction. And if you zoom into your mobile device, you will see that you have a Cognito ID, and these Cognito IDs are these IDs which are listed here. And so unfortunately we have a very bad internet connection. Here you can see I have the application is reading about 10 kilobytes per second, but the delay between the devices and the tracking of the system is 38 seconds. So if you have which is very bad. So if you have a relatively stable internet connection, you have about 2 to 3 seconds sending from the sensor via JavaScript to Amazon. Then you have about 2 seconds which is required by Kinesis to process the data, and then you have about one more second to create the dashboard. So we are in the area of 7-8 seconds maximum of using the data. And unfortunately, with 38 seconds, it's not really working. I can shake my phone now, and now machine learning is happening in the back end. It's recognizing that I'm shaking my phone. Unfortunately, now we have to wait 30 seconds. Then you should see an alarm here on the top, so it should get red in the 1, and then you can go onto this. And you see the ID of the device, and it should be an AND with DFE, which is my Cognito ID. So let's wait. Are there any questions?
How do you calculate the delay? So you compare the event time from the phone with the time.
So we can measure the delay of Kinesis, and we can measure the time when so basically what this time here, if I'm sending the data, I put a timestamp on it. So I generate a timestamp on the phone when it's sent it, and I have a timestamp on the server, and that takes the difference. And what we did some analysis on that and measured it more in detail, so I got the parts out there. Okay, I'm not sure if my device is really connected to that. I probably have to switch off my wireless then.
Alpha, beta, gamma numbers stop after a while, is it normal?
Alpha, beta, gamma stop. Here on this or on? What kind of phone do you have? Normally not. Would be a new bug on JavaScript side. So we found several of them with some devices, and already got some improvements in the JavaScript specification. So let's try doing it again. Let's see if now I'm getting some alarms out there. Okay, yeah, now we can see my shaking here. Okay, now we have really the case of a demonstration where it takes So I'm expecting the demo is not working. Okay, so let's get back to the slides. We can restart it and do it again later if someone is interested in more details. I have 2 more announcements. So in 10 days we have a CeBIT conference. So if you go there, you probably will not miss AWS. We are located with a very big truck at the entrance. So take the chance and look into the truck, get more information about the new regions in Germany. And 1 week after that, on the 24th of March, we have the Enterprise Summit in Frankfurt. So if you're working for a big enterprise company, you should check this conference, which is for free. And 2 days after, on the 26th, we have a Web Developer Day. So this means it's a day with 5 webinars, so it's only everything online. You can go there and learn a lot about how to develop applications in AWS. Okay, thanks. If there are any other questions, I'm around, and I think we have about 15 minutes break now, Selma?
Yeah, we have like 10 minutes break. You can go to the bathroom this way. You can have some pizza, some drinks, and werden Sie Gewinnspiele einsammeln.
There was one more question?
Yes, in your virtual private cloud.
Yes.
Did you have any luck getting somebody regulated by platform? So, for example, insurance policies or financial
Yes.
contracts
Yes.
in your virtual private cloud.
Yes.
Is that allowed in Frankfurt or
Um,
not
de-
wished?
Depends, so it probably depends on what kind of standards you want to do. So we have certifications on different levels. So for example, we have PCI certification, so you can put all your credit card data onto AWS. And in this case, you probably should talk in detail what kind of data you want to know. Anything else? Yeah.
You talked about security.
Yeah.
There are some legal issues. You are not under the German law with your company.
That's
AWS.
correct. Yeah.
And so you're an American company, and
Yes.
you know the problems with American companies.
That's correct, but you can do data processing addendums so that you can guarantee that the data will stay definitely in the German region. So AWS is not moving any data from the region to anywhere else. And so if you're interested in that, we can talk offline. I can provide you with more information. And yeah. Anyways, so then take some pizza.
Genau, aber